Hello. This is a weekly reading in January 4th to the 10th. 4th to the 10th, sorry. And we're going to do a weekly reading and see what's going on. I'm using the Arcanum deck. It's got really cute pictures on it as usual, and then clarifying with the 7th sphere, new pictures, more abstract pictures. Whoa, Capricorn energy, King of Pentacles. I mean, some people see that as Taurian, but I do see him. Well, he's Earth energy anyway, King of Pentacles. I'm recording this on the 2nd of January. And so we have tomorrow, the 3rd of January, a very big moon effect. Death, yes. Ending cycles, etc. Yes, we are closing that off. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Big on Earth energy at this moment. Obviously, Death is Scorpio. 2 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Could we get any more Earth? Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. As you know, these readings have been threes. Looking forward to seeing if there's going to be some more. 8 of Cups reversed. Oh, 2 together. Hanged Man and Judgment, both in reversed. Both in reverse. Oops, came out. 6 of Cups reversal energy. 9 of Swords. And 4 of Pentacles. So, what a dinky little deck this is. Very tiny. Haven't used this for a while. It was in my little cabin that I have at the end of my garden, which is my little tarot cabin. I pulled that out. So let's take a look at this, what this week might hold. I've also pulled 3 oracles that I haven't looked at as usual. Art of Manifestation, Viking Oracle, and the Katrina Jane Oracle, which I use a lot, as you know. Knight of Oh, sorry, I'm not saying Knight. It's King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Big offer. He's, that's a big pentacle he's got there. Something stable, something important's going to kick off the week. You could be, taking charge of your own life. You could have things in action. We are, as I said, I'm recording this on the 2nd, even though this is for the 4th onwards. We are doing releasing spell work on the 3rd, so hopefully you may have seen that. But if you haven't, it won't be too late to sort of activate that. I still feel that full moon energy does take effect. This here, the King of Pentacles, is putting into place something very worthwhile. And as you see, he's got hold of this pentacle. What's important for you this week is that you make sure you set aside something for you. So you might be activating some of your own work ambition. You might be setting about, you might be doing things for other people, because kings do. However, what's very important for you this week is that you make sure you keep aside enough for you. That's enough energy, enough money. Yes, pay what you need to, but make sure before you start, you have enough. You don't want to be the Queen of Pentacles who gives everything away and ends up feeling exhausted. set aside something in reserve for you, because we are going into a completely new cycle. The death is that, change of, we are coming into a new season where we're changing and evolving. We're coming into a whole new year. This death cycle is a brand new start. It's releasing what's gone before and setting forward something new. Scorpio energy, devil, sorry. I was going to say we just done death. Devil energy, Capricorn energy, major Capricorn energy. This releasing that you might be doing from this first full moon in the year, releasing what's gone on before. And you will have heard me talking, and everyone around me has been hearing me go on a little bit about how important this first week is in January to get rid of the things that you don't want. So if you are needing some help, use this full moon energy to say goodbye to old thought patterns, poor spending habits, low self-belief, any negative patterns that are restricting us. And we need to move forward. If you've been in relationships that you want to free up, you need to get them out. And you are going to get that little bit of extra assistance, because the devil is breaking free from things that you felt tied to. So if you are feeling you need to move locations, change relationships, upgrade your status, leave behind patterns of starting more affirmation work, doing more self-empowerment things, that is going to assist you moving forward. And you are going to find you are a little more able to, and maybe required to, juggle things a little bit more. Juggle our families, juggle our money, juggle our career. Perhaps you're going to run 2 jobs at once. Maybe you're going to be starting up some business alongside your main employment. And maybe you just feel really busy and hectic at the moment. And it is not surprising. These moon energies are really, really powerful. And we want to make sure we're clearing the things that we need to clear, ready for the 18th of January. This week, you're going to be in a good place to do that. And if you need a little bit of rest, make sure you're diarising that into your time, making sure that you're getting that rest needed, because you could be feeling a little frazzled. And as you might hear, I am losing my voice because I have been a bit poorly, as usual. I'm usually poorly at this time of year. We've got the Page of Pentacles then. So this is an offer coming to you. There was talk of this last week. Something is being brought to you. It might look small. It's not as big as the King of Pentacles. Pentacle. You might think, well, that's not quite what I wanted. I wanted something a little bit more. You might think that. But don't worry, this is a pentacle. That pentacle grows into something else. So you might be in the beginning stages of your future hopes, whether it's in your home, in your work, in your love life. You are starting something. You might be giving something, some assistance. And you also might have someone giving to you. And this someone, Knight of Cups, is going to be able to assist you. I'm also getting a slight, just the way these 2 cards have come up, make sure you're not giving to someone who is not reciprocating. You know, we've just seen the devil about releasing stuff and the death about the new positions, the juggling. Don't be caught up by somebody. Don't be giving your energy to an employer that's really not valuing you. Don't be giving that to a partner who's not giving back to you. This little pentacle, as small as it is, has a value. And if you are being offered it, you should really look at that in detail. What is this offer? What does it mean? And if you're offering something and somebody doesn't see the value of it, it's time you get on your horse and ride away. That's really clear. You need to be riding towards this Three of Pentacles, this team of people who are skilled, who have good, they're artisans, they're putting the detail in. You need to be riding towards that team of people who are ready to support you, who are not desperate, that's the wrong word, who are enthusiastic, excited to be building something. These are in a church, they're creating that beautiful artwork, they have honed their skills, they know what they're doing, and they're working together as a team. This Three of Pentacles is the foundation of everything. So it started off as something small, started off as a little corner of drawing in the middle of a church, the stained glass, it started off as tiny, it's growing into something bigger. And you need to be putting that effort with the people around you that see your vision and share it, not the ones walking away. If they're walking away, walk towards something better. And we've got that's weird. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So normally the Eight of Cups is about us feeling like we're missing something. And again, that was being hinted at in these other readings. Feeling like you are needing to go and find something that's missing. There's 8 cups there. She has got all 8 cups, but instinctively she knows there's something else. So you might be drawn to something. It might not seem like there's a valid reason. Logically, you might think, well, that doesn't make sense. Why am I doing this? Why am I following this path? Why do I want to work with this team of people? What is going on? Instinctively, you're going to know. We're going to really feel a lot of these instincts with these major moon phases that we're going through. Instinctively, you know that you need something. There's something missing. Could be the team that you're working with. Then we've got Judgment and Hangman in reverse. More major arcana, again, just exudes this big cosmic energies we're getting at the moment. Judgment in reverse, Hanged Man in reverse. Maybe you're no longer worried about being judged. Okay, that's not really always the way this means. This is what I'm being drawn to. And you're ready to say, no, actually, do you know what? I don't need to look at this from another perspective. I do know. I can trust the feeling that I'm getting. I can trust this, and I am going to follow it. I don't care what people think. I want to work with the people that agree with me, who share this vision, and I'm ready to make this happen. And I'm really excited to be moving into a new phase of my life. I'm really excited. I feel really excited that this is something big. And what's really great is I feel like any doubts that you had maybe towards the end of the year, am I good enough? Do I have the right qualifications? Are you loving yourself enough? I feel like you are now. Maybe you've rested, maybe you've overcome an illness, maybe you've just had some time off of work, but now you're like, oh, actually, I am able to do this. I am moving forward. And 6 of Cups, usually about that kind of, what I'm getting with this is that the things that have tied you back is tying in with these moon phases. The things that have held you back, the things from your past that are no longer relevant. We can all hold on a little bit to our past or a little bit of nostalgia. You are now internally ready to let these go. And again, I hate to keep going on about what I don't hate. I want you to release that. If you catch this video just before the full moon on the 3rd, as I said, this is for the 4th, but I'll probably release it a little bit earlier. If you catch that and you do want to enhance the energy of release, you want to release, your negative thought patterns, you can write it on paper, you can burn it, you can just let it out into the universe and really free yourself from any ties or habits that you no longer want. The devil there, we're releasing some. If you have got addictions or aspects that you want to leave behind, now really is, if you've ever going to pick a new year to do it, you know, now is the best time. It really is a powerful time to do that. So you're going to release those ties from the past. And, you know, you are going to be able to release these stresses. The Nine of Swords is all about those nightmares that come, those terrors. Now, I've just watched a video or earlier about dream catchers, and I was talking about it because I have a massive dream catcher, and I was very captivated by this video. And the dream catchers catch your, the spirits that you don't want around you, and that's what I'm being drawn to with this. So if you need a little bit of, go get a dream catcher, and it will help you remember your dreams in the morning. Might be helping you activate some of the stuff that you're in the process of doing. But I'm feeling like once you've released these negative things from your past, you will release this dream phase, and that is going to enable you this week. No, that's the Four of Pentacles. This is for the 4th to the 11th, 4th to the 10th of January. You are going to be setting up that stable. Fours are about stability. You're going to set it up. There was talk of this being a perfect time. We did see the Knight of Cups. If you're in a relationship that's ready to upgrade, the Four of Wands, it's the Four of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm saying wands. Four of Pentacles is about stability again. That could come in relationship form, but it's about making sure you're safe. What did I say here earlier? The King of Pentacles, keeping some aside. So you should be ready to keep something aside and make sure that you're secure. So building foundations, working with a team that you believe in and that they believe in you, walking away from people who don't share that vision. And what a great week to do that in. Very, very energetic and exciting. Let's have a look. It's Alone. Katrina Jane Oracle. Alone. So you've had some time alone. Hopefully you have over the holiday period. Been able to rest, regenerate. And I feel that this card is saying make your decisions alone. Don't be, you're no longer afraid of being judged. You're ready to follow your path. So that is the alone section. But then tap in with people that share that vision, who have complementary skills, who want to be around you, that you want to be around, because you've had that rest period. This tree is sprouting. It's time to rest. And we've got Logos, the Viking Oracle. Now, how lovely is this? It's card number 21, 2 and 1, 3. Threes. I'm doing this on the 2nd, ready for the full moon on the 3rd. Threes. Now, this is water energy and healing and obviously transmuting. Think about how water changes in this season. It freezes. We need to rest when the ground's frozen, or the Vikings did. Water was very central to them. They travelled to different lands by water. They needed, we all need water, but this card is about that extra going, that the way that water changes. It freezes, it moves, it flows, it takes them to different places. We're ready now to move to that different stage, and perhaps something's been frozen. I think we saw that we couldn't see ahead. Now the water's going to start thawing. We are going to see before. And that's lovely, like Logis. And sometimes I do love this card here. 39. It's 14, isn't it? And that's 5. Change. open yourself to possibilities. Almost everyone holds some limiting beliefs, which is what we're talking about releasing, about themselves. These perspectives block us from receiving an infinite support of the universe. This card is an invitation to reassess and to look beyond those limitations and to recognize in opening yourself to possibility, you automatically invite positive change into your life. Well, wow. Again, releasing this week's about releasing the stuff we don't want and welcoming and being open to things. And I also said that we are not looking at changing our perspective. I feel like we've made our minds up and now we're more confident in what it is we believe is right for us. And we are going to open up to those possibilities. We're going to see those people around us who are ready to share that vision and support us. But we're not deferring to other people to make the choices of our lives. I love this week, and I hope it is the beginning of something amazing this year. Enjoy that full moon. Hopefully you feel it when you see this reading on the 4th to the 10th, and I'll see you soon.